This Shark Navigator Lift-Away NV360 vacuum stands right here in front of me, and I'm so excited to share my thoughts and experience using it. When I first got this vacuum, I admit I was a little skeptical. With so many vacuums out there promising amazing features and performance, it's hard not to feel overwhelmed or unsure about what to choose. But once I started using the Shark NV360, it quickly proved itself to be more than just another vacuum. Let me start off by talking about what the vacuum looks like and how it feels. The design is pretty sleek. It has this clean navy blue finish that makes it stand out. The size isn't overly bulky. It's manageable without feeling too light or flimsy. I'd describe the weight as balanced, not too heavy, but sturdy enough to feel like it's packed with power. At about 15.96 pounds, it doesn't feel like I'm hauling around some heavy-duty machinery I can't control. I think this makes it a really practical option for everyday use, especially for people who don't want the hassle of lugging something bulky around. Now, let's talk about assembling it. From my experience, assembly was super simple. The vacuum came mostly put together, so I didn't find myself stuck trying to figure out complicated instructions. Honestly, some machines can be frustrating to set up, but this wasn't one of those moments. A few clicks here and there, and I was ready to go. Such a relief when you just want to jump in and get cleaning instead of wasting time on setup. When I started using it, the first thing I noticed was the powerful suction. For me, that's the most important part of a vacuum. If it can't handle dirt, what's it good for, right? The NV360 impressed me right from the start. On carpets, it picked up so much dust and debris that I didn't even realize was there. I have pets, so dealing with pet hair is always a challenge, but this vacuum didn't seem to have an issue. It pulled all that fur out from the carpet fibers and left the surface looking clean. I feel like it's a great option if you've got pets in your home. It even works really well on hard floors, like picking up crumbs or dirt in the kitchen. Switching between floor types was smooth, and it was very clear that the device adapts well. One of my favorite features is the swivel steering. This makes it super flexible when you need to move around furniture or get into trickier corners. I'm not the most graceful person when it comes to vacuuming, so this feature made the whole process much easier. I could guide it effortlessly, especially in areas where I've struggled in the past with other vacuums. I also have to mention the lift-away functionality. There's a button you can press to detach the pod, and this allows you to carry it around for more portable cleaning. This was a game changer when cleaning furniture, stairs, and other tight spaces. I used it to clean my couch and even my car interior, and it made such a difference to be able to carry that smaller pod instead of dragging the whole vacuum with me. Plus, there was no awkward balancing act involved, which I've dealt with in the past with other vacuums. One surprising detail was how it handles allergens. This vacuum includes a sealed HEPA filter, which works wonders at trapping dust and allergens. If you're like me and prone to sneezing when it's time to clean, this can really make things more comfortable. I noticed that the air felt cleaner after vacuuming, which is something I hadn't really thought about until I used this. It's a small but important detail that adds to what makes this vacuum stand out. Another thing I want to talk about is how user-friendly it was when it came to maintenance. There's a dust cup with a decent capacity, around 0.9 quarts, which was fine for me during most sessions. It was easy to remove whenever I needed to empty it, and I like that I didn't have to deal with anything complicated. The filters themselves were easy to clean. I just rinsed them under some running water, let them dry, and they were good to go. It does require a little patience to dry the filters properly, but it's not too much of a hassle. Maintenance felt straightforward. Speaking of functionality, there were thoughtful design elements that really improved the experience. For example, the option to control suction power directly from the handle felt intuitive. I could adjust the suction strength depending on what I was cleaning, and that helped a lot when transitioning from one surface to another. The brush roll shutoff feature also came in handy when I needed to switch quickly between carpets and hard floors. No awkward fumbling with settings. When it comes to downsides, I'll be honest about a couple of things. The cord length is decent, but not particularly long. It works fine for smaller cleaning jobs, but if I was moving through an entire large room or multiple spaces in one go, I had to switch outlets a bit more than I'd have liked. It's not a deal breaker for me, but just something to keep in mind depending on the size of your space. One other thing I noticed was that the dust cup could fill up a little faster than expected during heavy-duty cleaning, like when tackling big messes or areas with a lot of pet hair. If that's your situation, you might have to empty it more frequently. In conclusion, from my experience, the Shark Navigator Lift-Away NV360 vacuum is a dependable, user-friendly cleaning tool that delivers on its promises. Its strong suction and adaptability make it a perfect option for almost any cleaning situation, especially for homes with pets or varying floor types. It's lightweight enough to use regularly without wearing yourself out, and comes with handy features like swivel steering and lift-away functionality that really make cleaning easier and less stressful. I'd recommend this for anyone who wants a vacuum that's simple to use but still packs a punch in performance. If you have any questions or if you've used this vacuum yourself, make sure to share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear how it's worked for you, or if you're thinking about trying it. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more reviews, tips, and honest insights. Thank you for watching.